All right, everybody, this is part 2 of the Very Hungry Caterpillar tutorial. This is being done on Google Drawings, and this part of the video is geared towards 2nd grade, 3rd grade, 4th, and 5th grade. And once we have the caterpillar drawn with the head and the feet and the body, the next step is to create food for your caterpillar to eat. I'm going to walk you through a couple of types of food, and then I'll also show you how to insert a background. For 2nd grade, the requirement is just to create 3 food items for the caterpillar to eat, and then 3rd, 4th, 5th grade, you all need to create at least 5 food items for your caterpillar to eat. I don't care what kind of food you decide to make. It could be stuff that you saw in the book, or you can make up your own food for it to eat. So the first goal is to think of what would you like your caterpillar to eat. So you need to get an idea in your head, and I'm going to show you an example using a slice of pizza. So if I want my caterpillar to eat a slice of pizza, I have to think, what shape is pizza, a slice of pizza? Triangle. So I'm going to go to the shape tool, click a triangle, draw it out. And I don't want it to be wide because I'm trying to make it look like a slice of pizza. So I'd rather make it skinnier and a little longer, and I can let go. If you need to rotate a shape, there is a circle that sticks out from the box that comes around your shape. So you're going to click the circle, and you can drag your finger on the mouse pad and let go when you like where it ends up. All right, now you have to think, what color would pizza be? Think about it. What's the base color of the pizza? Not the toppings, but the actual cheese. Okay, so I'm gonna go with maybe a little darker. This color, this would be fine. If you don't want to have a black outline around your food, then you click the border and change the border color. Now there's no border. Okay, the next step, to make this not look like a beige triangle, I'm going to add toppings. I'll add some pepperoni. What shape are pepperoni? Circles. I'm going to draw one circle, and I don't have to make this hard. I don't have to draw 10 pepperonis. I can just make one. I change the border color. So there's one, and now I'm going to hit Control D a few times. And if you have a really tiny shape, sometimes it's easier to just click it and move it over with your arrow keys. Do whatever you think is easier for you. Okay, so I'm filling up my pizza with some pepperoni, and now it needs crust. It looks a little not like pizza at this point. So I'm going to go to the shape tool and try to find something that could look like crust. Maybe the moon shape, this block arc shape I've used before. I think this is the best option. So I'm going to draw, let go, rotate the shape, and just try to get it the correct size. And then, of course, I need to make it a more accurate color. If you don't like the colors that you're seeing, you could always make a custom color. Yeah, I think I'm going to make a custom color. Let's see. And when you do make a custom color, this is the preview of the color. All right, that's fine. So there's my slice of pizza. If I don't want to leave it in this spot, or maybe I need to make it bigger or smaller, you click and drag a box over the entire food item, and then you can move it. You can resize it. You can rotate the whole thing. It's totally up to you what you do with it, where you put it. Okay, let me talk about a different food. I want you to brainstorm what else could your caterpillar eat. I'm going to demonstrate how to draw, let's see, grapes. Okay, so grapes, I know they're circles. They could be green grapes, they could be purple grapes. I'm going to draw one circle. I'm going to do purple grapes. This one. You can change the border color or you can leave it black. And instead of drawing a bunch of circles, I'm going to click it and hit Control D. And then you just move them around until it looks like a bunch of grapes clustered together. Looks pretty good. Maybe I'll add one more. And then I'm just going to add a stem for the grapes to be growing from. So you could do a shape like a rectangle, this arc. You could do any shape that you think would work, or you can also draw a line. You can go to the line tool. You can switch to the scribble line. Maybe draw a curve. And then I don't want it to be black, so I could change the color. And there it is, but the problem is it's super thin. I can hardly see it. So I'm going to click it. I'm going to click line weight, make it something thicker, maybe even a little bigger than that. Not be too big. Let's see. I think it's okay. But I think the grapes as a whole are a little too small, so I'm going to highlight the whole thing and I'll grab the corner and just stretch it out a little bit. And maybe move that over. Okay. So that's how you do the food. So you need to think of a food item, think of what shapes make up that item, and how can I achieve it using the shape tool and the line tool. I'm going to switch to a completed project, and you could see all of the food items I made for this caterpillar to eat. I also included a background picture. I'm going to delete this for now, and I'll explain how I did that. I also added a background color. I'm going to get rid of that for now. I'll show you how to get that back. So here's another caterpillar. Here's some food I drew. I will kind of go through these things. You don't have to make the food that I made, but there's so many things that you can make. So I really want you to brainstorm, think about what shapes could make the food that you want. So for example, this is a cupcake. I used a cloud shape, a trapezoid, and the line tool to add lines on the cupcake wrapper. This lollipop is a scribble. I did a spiral line with the scribble tool, a circle that I filled in with a gradient color, and I did this skinny rectangle shape. Put them all together, make a lollipop. Here's pizza. This is a cup. I made it with a trapezoid, oval, and the scribble tool. I made the line. This hot dog, all this is 3 of these shapes. So I'll show you how I did that. Make it bigger. It is 1, 2, 3 of those shapes that I just showed you, and then these are 2 scribbled lines that I made a little thicker. Red and yellow to look like ketchup and mustard. So you just need to get creative, think of the foods you want to make, and you can make it. Now, the last step of this project, after you second graders draw at least 3 items of food, and then third, fourth, and fifth graders draw at least 5 food items, the last step would be adding a background. You can either add a background just plain color, or you can insert a picture into the background. So first I'll show you how to do it with just color. you need to use 2 fingers on your mouse pad. Pretend this is your mouse pad where you move your pointer around. You're going to take 2 fingers and tap the mouse pad with 2 fingers at the same time. Then this option bar comes up. You hit the word background, and you could choose a solid color. You can choose a gradient color. You could always create a custom color. Or if you'd rather have a picture inserted, you go to the Insert, Image, Search the Web, and I already typed in the word picnic. Hit Enter, and I'm going to just move my face over here. You scroll through whatever you typed in, click the one that you want. Where is mine? This one's nice. Double click the one that you like, and you're going to make it the correct size. So what this is doing, it's gonna cover all of your artwork. So once you get the picture that you like, here's the last tip. You make sure it's clicked. So this is not clicked, this is clicked when there's a blue box around it. Click it, go to Arrange, Order, Send to Back. And that is the last step of the project. And after that, you go back to your, just remember that when you're done with this, all you have to do is X out of it. It saves automatically. So X out of the drawing when you're all done, and then you go back to the classroom that you're in, go to classwork, click the assignment, and then you would click the black button that says Turn In. I can't show you because I'm on a teacher profile, but click the assignment, click the black button that says Turn In, hit Turn In again, and then you're all finished. Okay? So if you still have questions, you can send me a comment on the assignment, a private comment, and I can answer that. You can text me a question. My phone number is on the stream. Okay? Or you can ask me in our next class, all right? So that's everything. Hopefully it's easy to understand. I can't wait to see what kind of food you create for your caterpillars. All right, goodbye.